Hello and welcome to Inside Solent, our monthly look at the university's latest news, projects and events. I'm Multimedia journalism student Josh Stokes and I'll be your host for this month. Coming up in this programme. It was a fairy tale come true for our performance students in March. They got to be the curtain raiser for Sir Matthew Bourne's world-renowned dance company's production of Cinderella. We take a look at our involvement in the Sea Traffic Management Project, an international experiment which will help make the maritime industry more efficient, safer and environmentally friendly. And we find out why some of our fashion students' collections will be taken to the capital's catwalks this summer. But first, illustration student Charlotte Spillane was thrilled to be named as an up-and-coming illustrator in an article by Design Week. The second-year illustrator and comic book artist was named as one to watch by Matt Baxter, the co-founder of Baxter & Bailey. Matt is working with Charlotte through pop-up projects, a not-for-profit organisation who work with educational, literary and cultural organisations. Our sports journalism students are also ahead of the game. Callum Byrne, Ashley Gregory, Amber Hemming and Tom Norris have been selected to work for the host broadcaster at the World Cup in Russia. The third year secured half of the 8 paid places available to provide match footage that will be sent to broadcasters across the globe. And it's congratulations to everyone involved in our shortlisted entry for the Guardian Higher Education Awards for the Retention, Support and Student Outcomes category. The winners will be announced later this month. For the first time, 4 of our final year fashion students' collections have been selected to appear on the catwalk at Graduate Fashion Week in June. We caught up with head of our School of Art, Design and Fashion Peter Lloyd and fashion course leader Catherine Sanders to find out more.
Graduate Fashion Week is a massive event that takes place at the Truman Brewery in London, and it's an event where all the fashion courses at universities around the country and even some from abroad come together. There are catwalk shows and there are stands, and it gets national and even some international coverage. So it is a brilliant opportunity for the students to liaise with industry and to even get picked out and find employment.
So we've always had a strong involvement at Graduate Fashion Week, and that involvement's grown over the last 3 years. The course has also gone from strength to strength. We've got new facilities, we're in a dedicated, bespoke new space. We've got links with industry. One of our graduates was featured in Vogue last year.
Solent have attended Graduate Fashion Week for quite a few years. We've had a stand there, we've shown student work, but we've never actually been on the catwalk there. But I've been working towards that for quite a few years, knowing that it's such a valuable thing to participate in. In a few weeks, the students here will have made more garments, and at that point we are planning to select which garments and outfits that are going to go on the catwalk. It's a very difficult decision. We've got some very creative students and some very exciting collections.
I'm really excited to see what the students are going to bring to the catwalk this year. We're looking forward to seeing innovation, we're looking forward to seeing quality, and most of all I'm looking forward to seeing critical thinking and how that manifests itself in a garment.
Now, Solent has been doing its part to contribute to maritime research. The university is currently the only training centre in the UK to take part in Sea Traffic Management's European Maritime Simulation Network experiments. The experiments involve 28 simulated ships manned by experienced seafarers at 10 centres around Europe. They model a range of different situations at sea and explore the various challenges involved. We spoke to Solent's maritime experts to find out more.
The European Maritime Simulator Network, or EMSN, there's 10 maritime centres around northwest Europe, and within that network there's about 29 simulators all connected via the internet.
The STM validation project is all about information sharing. So what's happened in this STM is we've developed a maritime cloud for sharing information, and we've added participants into that: ships, ports, VTS operators, port providers. All those are adding information into that sharing cloud.
And we can test the STM concepts and tools in a way that we can tailor to our own requirements to try and validate the concept. The main benefits to the maritime industry is better communication, better sharing of information on a sort of need to share basis, and better coordination of shipping, arriving, departing, but also making it life safer, more efficient for companies, for ships and ports, whilst also hopefully saving energy, saving the environment a little bit more.
We have been involved and we have been contacted with the European other maritime partners, where we had a very good relation from the previously what we have done, many research like a Horizon project, Martha projects. So that is the outcome from all these other projects. So actually we have been contacted by European Union other partners, and we are doing this research project with collaboration with other European centres.
We now go over to Vice-Chancellor Professor Graham Baldwin to get the latest sector updates and university news.
So far this year, it's been a very busy year for higher education. We had the launch of the Office for Students on the 1st of March, where they trailed the new regulatory framework, and the office comes into being on the 1st of April, and it's there really to ensure that our students are getting the best support, best education, best value for money that they can. So that will be an interesting development for us. We've also had the independent panel established to undertake the review of fees and funding in the university sector. Again, critical for the university, looking at a number of issues. They are going out to a full consultation, so we as a university will be responding, and it's our opportunity to get across our points in terms of the future, sustainable future for fees and funding for the university sector. And here at Solent, there's again lots been going on. Particularly exciting is the news about our new name change. We've been working on this for quite some time, and we're changing from Southampton Solent University to Solent University. The idea that it will make us more recognisable and more identifiable within the city and in the region, and particularly overseas. And I'm delighted to say we've had lots of responses from people all over the world who have said what a good move it is, and they've congratulated us on the change of name. And I'm also delighted to confirm that we've been shortlisted for the Guardian Education Awards. This is for the work of our student achievement team and the work they've been doing to support students to ensure progression and completion. This is something that's been improving at the university over a number of years, thanks to the hard work of lots and lots of people, and it's great that it's been recognised at this national awards.
And now for some of the exciting events planned for April. On the 22nd of April, the ABP Southampton Marathon returns to the city with Solent as the official education partner. As well as running on the day, staff and students will be providing live music performances, free physio massages and volunteering as mile makers. In our latest public lecture on Thursday the 26th of April, Dr. Laurie Wright will explore our world of plastics, its effects on our environment, and ask whether the 25-year environment plan for plastics is too little, too late. And on Saturday the 28th of April, the university will be the official matchday sponsor for the Saints vs Bournemouth match. Watch out for the Keepy Uppy competition and our special tug of war competition at half-time. More information on these and other events can be found at www.solent.ac.uk/events. And now it's time for our latest sporting news.
Hi, I'm BA Honours Multimedia Journalism student Harry Matthews, and here's a roundup of March's sporting news. First off, congratulations to the Team Solent Netball first team, who finished top of their league and won the Conference Cup after beating Bristol by 3 goals. Another congrats is in order for our men's football second team, who also won their league by 6 points after beating the University of South Wales. And men's basketball, Team Solent Kestrels finished second in the National League Division 1. That's all for this month. For Inside Solent, I'm Harry Matthews.
And finally, just before Easter, our performing arts students had the incredible opportunity to train with dance company New Adventures, which is led by world-renowned choreographer Sir Matthew Bourne. We caught up with the students during their rehearsals as they prepared for their curtain-raising performance last month at the Mayflower Theatre.
Today we are on day 3 of rehearsals for the show Curtain Riser for Matthew Bourne. So we're currently piecing together 3 sections of music. So we're learning choreography to bridge the gaps.
Our 2 teachers, Michaela and Daisy, they're teaching us a few little snippets, and then they've allowed us to make bits up to kind of join them. It's like physical theatre, kind of contemporary stuff. And we're kind of joining it all together to make a little clip, a little inside shot of Cinderella and the little storyline.
It's been a really good experience. It's challenging. It allows us to sort of develop the skill of learning more choreography quickly, sections like fast and have to sort of regurgitate them like, you know, quick and like retain like for memory, which is really good. And it's also really good to have an opportunity to sort of devise our own work underneath the theme with like some professionals from Matthew Bourne's company.
We get to do our first tech rehearsal to the actual company, Matthew Bourne's company for Cinderella. So I think as much as it'll be amazing doing it to an audience, it'll be really good doing it to an actual cast that know exactly what they're on about.
I'm looking forward to being on the stage. Like, there's nothing quite like being on the stage with the lights, and we get free t-shirts, so that's always good.
Well, that's all we have for you this month. Goodbye and thank you for watching.